Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tea Time with Miss Liz. That's right, it's tea time again, and today you can see we have two incredible guests in the studio. We have Tosin and we have Henry, two founders of Save the Young Foundation, the Young Talent Foundation. I don't know where I got the DOB. We got it in there. So I'm going to share a little bit on Tosin, and then he's going to share a little bit on Save the Young Foundation. And Henry's going to share as well, because these two incredible men are changing children's lives. So I'm going to give a little info on Tosin, and then Henry's going to share a little bit on himself, and then we're just going to sit back and enjoy an amazing tea time together. So Tosin Joseph Adesina is a country director and founder of Save Young Talent Foundation, a charitable organization in Nigeria, west of Africa. He grew up deeply rooted compassion and hunger to bring comfort to as many people as possible. His belief is that God blesses people so that they can be blessings to humanity and not enjoy life selfishly. His favorite color is purple, and as you can see, we have purple in front of you guys, and I'm wearing purple, and I have purple tea. So we are doing purple, and I have the purple hair.
Awesome.
So we're all full of purple.
Oh, wow, that's really awesome.
So Tosin has an academic background in international relations. He volunteers and works at different organizations to advance children's rights, to improve access and quality of basic education, and to help make governments more open and accountable to their citizens. Basically, his life experience ever since he was a kid was always taught about doing something for humanity, and knew how it would be like. It would. So Tosin has an academic background in international relations. He volunteers and works at different organizations to advance children's rights, to improve access. Tosin, do you have your volume up on a phone or something?
Yeah, it's cool now. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. But never knew how it would be like at first, because there is this passion in me that seeks to touch a life possibility. And I'm going to let Tosin share a little bit more about Save the Young Foundation. And if you'd like to check out more on his bio, check out Miss Liz's Tea Time Making a Difference. His bio is there on his Tea Time. And we have Jump Bring Henry back. He is back in the building. So Tosin, I'll let you share a little bit on Save the Young Foundation, Save Young Talent Foundation.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth, and it's a great opportunity for me to be on this platform. This tea time is so amazing. Basically, just like you've already said, my name is Tosin Joseph Adesina, and I'm the founder of Save Young Talent Foundation, and we have Henry, who is also my co-founder. Basically, Save Young Talent Foundation is a registered charitable organization here in Nigeria, based in Kaduna, one of the states in Nigeria. Now, Save Young Talent Foundation works basically towards the holistic education and development of young people. Now, our basic aim and objective of Save Young Talent Foundation is increasing the self-sufficiency of children that are at risk, disadvantaged youngsters, orphans, and also including those that are not even at risk at any point in time. Now, our basic belief at Save Young Talent Foundation is every child is born special. Now, we believe that every child is born special because there's definitely a uniqueness and awesomeness inside of every child. And this can only be when they are given the opportunity and the platform to showcase uniqueness. This is what Save Young Foundation plays. Now, many children, especially children, the orphans, the disabled children, and also children that are actually in the streets, they don't have this opportunity to showcase this uniqueness and potential because of the place that have been, that the environment they are, and the society that they find themselves. So this is where Save Talent Foundation comes in place to give them this opportunity to have hope, so that they can actually utilize the uniqueness and the potential that they have. Now, Savior Talent Foundation does not just revolve only in talent or potentials. It revolves around child right. It revolves around education. It revolves around health and well-being of every child. It revolves around shelter and giving these children something to eat. Hunger is one of the major challenges many children face. Now, a child who is hungry and is in the streets, who does not have the opportunity to eat something, wouldn't be able to utilize his talent or potential. In that regard, he's been deprived of the basic social amenities and what is needed for a child to grow. Now, this brings me back to this phrase or statement that says a life of real value is not just about what you can get, but what you can actually give. Now, it makes us realize that your value is only determined by the value you add to somebody's life. I realized that what value can one give to somebody that in return the person is going to utilize this little gift or little thing that you've done to him to become somebody in life, to be a blessing to other people. Now, Savior Talent Foundation has done numerous projects, and most of these projects are involving in education, in child rights. It involves in giving opportunity to talent in terms of skill acquisition and acquiring the facility and materials that they need to survive and become who they need to be in life. Now, let me go further. The foundation has its own mission and it has its own objective and it has its own goals. So, permit me to go into that briefly. Now, basically, our mission as an organization is to be a lead organization in fostering future high performances, projecting great minds, and responsible leaders. Now, our vision at Savior Talent Foundation intends to impact lives of young people worldwide by empowering them to identify, develop, utilize their talent for societal good. Now, our mission has to do with a world where children are encouraged and enabled to develop and pursue their talent. That's one of the major reasons why we are setting up this great foundation. If the child learns to believe in himself and utilizes his potential, he can go a long way and become somebody great in life. In that way, he or she can affect his society, he or she can affect his family positively, or his friends at large. So basically, that's one of the major vision of Savion Talent Foundation. And how can we achieve all this? Basically, there's some core values which we need to look and which look to take and look forward to. Now, most of these core values revolves around creativity, entrepreneurship, family values, service to humanity, responsible leadership, discipline, integrity, and performance. Permit me to hold on in this regard and go further to talk about most of our projects that we do. Now, there's this project or program that we normally organize every year for every child here in Nigeria, especially the vulnerable children and the orphans. Now, when you visit an orphanage home here in Nigeria, there's a particular way their their behavior is being set to be like. Now, let me explain further. When you visit an orphanage home in Nigeria, the children are mostly timid, they're shy, they lack confidence. And because why is this happening is because the love is not there. The love that other people like you and I could actually get when we see our families around us, when we see people that loves us around us. They don't get this love. So what we try to do is bring them out of their comfort zone, take them to a place where we feel they can be confident of themselves. Now, we organize programs that tend to bring out the uniqueness in these children. Now, there's this program we normally organize yearly. It is called Rise Up Orphans Talent Show. Now, the Rise Up Orphan Talent Show. Hello?
Yep, I'm here. I didn't know about that one. I knew about the other one that I'm going to bring up, but I didn't know about this one.
All right. Okay. Sorry, I didn't share about that. Thank you. All right.
No, you just cut me off guard because I thought you were going to bring up the one girl, one pen,
Yeah, I'm
one
coming to
goal.
that actually. Yes, I'm coming to that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Can I go ahead?
You sure can.
All right. So the Rise of Orphans Talent Show is actually a platform of hope. This platform of hope is set to bring about the confidence of these children, whereby they can actually mingle and relate with other children who are not orphans, for them to understand that basically the life is of beauty when we come together. When we are together and we socialize together, it brings about uniqueness of every life. Now, most of these children in the orphanage homes don't get visitors of their own age range. Now, when you see a child who is just 5 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, it doesn't get a visitor who goes to the orphanage home who is 6 years old, 7 years old, or 10 years old. Most of the people who go visit them are people like my own age. I'm about 28, or people who are about 30, 40, 50, and so on and so forth. So they
Wow.
only see this kind of faces when they go out. So they can actually get to mingle with other children when they are outside. And this gives them that confidence building. Now, on the stage, you see different form of talent. These children are they're showcasing in terms of dancing, in terms of arts, in terms of creativity, in terms of singing, in terms of, you can list them. There's so much. So at the end of it, when we discover this talent, what we do is we encourage them and we support them. That's one part of it. Now, let me go further to the Girl Child Education Campaign presently. That's the One Girl, One Pen, One Goal campaign. The One Girl, One Goal, One Pen, One Goal campaign is a campaign that revolves around supporting a girl child to school. Now, when you come to Nigeria, about 60% of the girls don't have the opportunity to go to school because, especially in the northern part of Nigeria, hello. So
I think Henry has his volume up. Henry, if you turn your volume down, you can still hear the show, but you won't be able to. We're getting a backlash of Tosin.
okay.
There you go.
All right. So the One Girl, One Pen, One Goal campaign revolves around supporting the girl school. Now, in the northern part of Nigeria, there's this stigmatization, or how we call it, a norm, whereby a girl child is believed to end up in the kitchen. And my belief as a foundation is very wrong. A girl child should be able and be allowed to utilize her potential to the fullest. Yeah, unless she decides to want to be in the kitchen, she has that choice to make. A choice is a choice should be us to make. So we want to support a girl child to school because we feel like it's not good to see a lot of girls out on the streets who don't have the opportunity to go to school. So as a foundation, we took it upon ourselves to see to it. About last year, we were able to support about 171 girls to school. And this year, we want to do better. We want to do more because when you do this, I believe a girl child, when she's been supported, it brings about development in a country. It brings about social change. It brings about a support for their families and a lot more. So that's my belief about a girl child education. And I feel with the support we get from people and other organizations, we can actually do more. I'm employing other organizations, other people to take up this challenge. I believe when we come together, we can achieve more. And that's part of the Girl Child Education campaign. So we set up a GoFundMe account to raise funds in this regard. I believe the few support we've gotten so far is encouraging. And we believe we still have a long way to go in getting the targets. But I believe with time, it's definitely going to come true, and it's going to be a great test. And this is just part of So I want to give room for other people, so I don't talk too much. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
But thank you so much, Tosin. And I'm going to get Henry to share a little bit. I'm going to unmute Henry and let Henry share a little bit on what he does and how he became a part of the Save Young Talent Foundation. I believe you guys are both founders, right? Let me see. Can I unmute you? Can you unmute yourself, Henry? Let me see if I... There we go. Can you hear me now, Henry? While we're waiting, I'm just going to pull up the website. So, Tosin, if you want to share a little bit on the website, and Henry, as soon as you can get yourself unmuted, then we're going to get you to share a little bit on Save the Young Talent Foundation.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. It was working. Are you able to unmute yourself, Henry? Tosin, do you want to share a little bit on the website?
Yes, sure, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So I brought up the website for Save Young Talent Foundation, and Tosin's going to share a little bit about on the website, and then I'm going to bring up their Facebook group as well. And they also have a GoFundMe, as he was saying. So if anybody would like to make a donation, I'll put all of that into the comments after the show, and for sure, make a donation. These guys are incredible. So Tosin, if you want to share a little bit on the website.
Okay. Again, when you look at it, showcases what the foundation is basically all about. We try to make sure that we make people understand clearly what we are all about. Basically, if you look at it, it says we build a world where all children are safe, strong, and valued. It still revolves around looking at every child is born special, giving them the opportunity that they should be valued and be respected no matter who they are. Being an orphan, being a disabled child, no matter who they are, they should be given a safe haven. Children should be encouraged and be valued. So basically, that's one of the things you see on the website, and it also talks about who we are as an organization. It shows the partners to build a world where all children are loved, nurtured, and given the future they desired, and through realizing their inner potential and utilizing it for their good and society at large. So that's one of the things the website captures on the front page, which is the home page, and you can see a picture of Henry, and also one of our volunteers also on it. And if you go down, you see some of the pictures of the projects we've done so far. I didn't say when this foundation was actually bettered as the year it started. It actually started in the year 2017, and it's got officially registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission 2018. And we have a certificate to prove to that, and we also have all the necessary rights and permission to serve and stand as a non-profit. And you go further again in the website, it also talks about what we do as a foundation. Now it talks about we find in terms of we find and fund, talks about seeing a young talent. Hello?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. It talks about number one, talks about we find and we fund. Now this talks about locating a young talent, discovering a potential, and we sponsor and support him. We have a couple of them who are actually part of our all I put it beneficiaries, and they are actually doing so well right now, and they're doing well. We monitor them day in, day out, and also we build networks, we strengthen, we educate, we provide care, and we consult. So those are part of the things that is on the front page. Now, if you go down, it talks about an impact stories that we have from some of our beneficiaries. And it talks clearly about the education and the flood victim, which we're able to support her and her family. And it has actually been a great one. And also, there's a particular village we went to, and that particular village is it's full of vulnerable people, and we took to it to see how we can actually support them in the form of education and in form of getting the basic necessity that they need to survive as a family, as a unit, and as a community. Now, when you go to the next page, talks about the uh, the team. So you can actually get to see a biography about myself. And sorry, I think when I sent you my biography, I actually missed out one part. I'm actually a banker by profession
Oh, wow.
right now. Yes, so I work in the bank and I do this also. So that's another thing. And when you go further again, it also talks about what we do. And so I don't know, let me quickly brush up on the team quickly, if that's okay.
Yes, that's okay.
All right, for the team, we have Henry, that's Tayo Adisa, who is the co-founder, and he has been a wonderful friend. He has been a wonderful brother because a person who is compassionate and has passion for something like this should be drawn closer to. Most times when I'm not able to do some things, I tell him to go further, and he does a wonderful job. Most times, if I'm not free, he does what I need him to do. So he's just like a wonderful brother to me and a friend. So we have our digital content writer, who is also my brother. He's into digital marketing and content building. So he was the one that designed this website.
Oh, cool.
Well, so we have Aisha Aliu, who is one of our child rights activists. We have Nathaniel Ajadi, who is one of the logistics in charge of logistics. We have Samuel Smith, who is our program coordinator. We have Priska Polycarp, who is our Ganges counselor. She supports in counseling the children from different homes that we reach out to. And also we have Audi Obadia, who is our sports coordinator in terms of when we go out for sporting activities. He coordinates the sports for the children. And also we have Joseph Emmanuel, most of our graphic designs, he does them. So these are wonderful team members. And we have a lot of volunteers also. So let me go further also, talking about the partners. This is a very important aspect also, because these are people who have supported us one way or the other. It has been an incredible journey. First of all, I want to talk about Rianne Woods. She has been a wonderful friend. We've never met before. She's from Canada. And ever since we started talking, before now I started this foundation, she's one of those that have encouraged me and always tell me that I can push through whatever I desire to do, whatever I want to do, I can push through. She has been encouraging me since the year 2013. We became friends since 2013. We've never met in person, but it has been a wonderful journey. Also, we have Jasmine Judy. She's also a wonderful supporter of this great foundation. She's a woman with a heart of love and care. She has been a great supporter also. We have I.A. Bello and Sons. He is also a supporter of this foundation. We have Mr. Baker Pastries. He supplies us with with snacks to take to the children anytime, and he supplies us with a lot of things also. And we have Femi Adesina, we have the MMD. They are from Rwanda. They're also one of our partners. And we have the Page Flippers Club. Is a club, educative club for the children, whereby we take children from different orphanage homes, take them there for them to study. The books there are free. The materials there are free for the children, and they get to learn good things and read also over there. And we have one of the orphanage home that have been a great support. And we have Jewel Fairweather also. She has been a great supporter. We have Kyla Jensen. We have Susan Fox. I want to talk about Susan Fox. Basically, also she's also from Canada. She actually came all the way from Canada to Nigeria in the year 2018, just because she actually saw the vision on Facebook and she was impressed. And she said she want to come down here to support this organization. And she came all the way from Canada, and it was a great success. She helped us launch the foundation in the year 2018. So she's also one of our great supporters. And we have Nathaniel Ajadi. So we have lots of them also. These are just to name but a few. And lastly, I just want to talk about when you go to our blog and archive, you can actually see most of the projects that we've done, pictures of projects and what the project was all about. And also on the website, we have a donation page there. If you want to support us, you want to support the Girl Child Education Campaign, the One Girl, One Pen, One Goal campaign, you can actually do so. No amount is too small. Whatever we can get will go a long way in supporting this great vision. And we believe that we can actually do more with every support that we get. And we believe that God will bless every heart and soul that supports us. Now, when you go down, it shows the number of reach out to. If you look at the numbers so far, we've reached out to about, in the website, it shows 729 plus. And we're still counting. 729 children are children from several orphanage homes, from the streets, vulnerable children in different communities. We've done a lot of things, and about 22 communities have been reached out to. And since the year 2018 till date, we've actually done about 18 successful projects. And we have a lot more, and counting is also the Girl Child Education.
So I'm going to let Henry share a little bit on what he does.
So that's about the website.
Thank you, Tosin. And I'm going to get Henry to share a little bit on the Young Talent Foundation and what he does and all that. And then I'm going to bring into your Facebook group, and then you can share on how people can join that as well. Oh, and Henry just jumped again. He's a jumper today. So we have a jumper in and out. So Tosin, I'm going to bring up your Facebook group, and I'm going to get Henry to share a little bit on what he does as well. So Henry, if you'd like to share away with everybody on what you do with Save Young Talent Foundation, and then we'll do some little tea questions, and then we will wrap it up again with putting up the donation for Save the Foundation. So Henry, are you able to hear me? Henry? Can you hear me? Okay, Tosin, I'm going to bring you back up, and you can share a little bit more on some of the children in that, and what difference have you made in these children's lives? And I'm going to bring up your Facebook group. Can you hear me, Tosin?
Sorry, I didn't get the last thing you said, please.
Are you able to share a little bit on the difference you've made in the children's lives? Like what have you learned through doing this
thank you
foundation?
very much. Thank you so much. What have I learned?
Yes, what have you learned?
All right. First of all, I would say I've learned greatly from this great experience and foundation since the inception. First of all, I would say that I've learned how to love more. That's number one. And I've learned to believe in every child out there because I believe every child has something inside, inner uniqueness, inner potential, and when supported, encouraged, they could actually reach out to the highest. Now, some of the things that I've learned from these children is they make you see life differently. They give you that sense of belonging. They make you see that the world can be a better place when we all come together and live in peace. Most times when you watch the news, there's a lot of sad things going on around the world. When you see the things happening also in Nigeria, it hurts because the future of these children can start now. When whatever we do now affects the future of the children. If we're living in peace and we're supporting these children, it gives them the opportunity to be better in life. Now, when a child is given the opportunity to go to school as it's supposed to be, to learn it in a conducive environment, to have the basic materials to study, obviously the child will do well in school. Now, what have I learned again also, or what are the things we've done to these children that have impacted their lives? Now, I could tell you of a story of a particular child. Her name is Favor. Favor is 8 years old, basically. Sorry, 14 years old, and Favor is from El Favor Orphanage Home. Now, this orphanage home is having about 34 children in numbers. They're catering for them. Now, Favor is unique at something. Favor loves to dance and Favor loves to sing. But when you approach Favor, Favor wouldn't be able to sing or dance when she's all alone. She feel more confident, but when she's around people, she lost that self of confidence and belief. But when we came as a foundation, as an organization, we made Favor realize that the people she's seeing are the people that will support her and people that will make her know that the future is better. All she needs to do is believe in herself. Now, today, when you see Favor, Favor is full of confidence. Favor could sing at any point in time. Favor could dance at any point in time. You could see the uniqueness in Favor's life. Favor is being supported educationally. Favor goes to a wonderful school where she's able to learn in a conducive environment. Now, Favor tells me that one day she wants to become an artist who sings and dance. And that's one of the confidence that we want to see in these children, believing in themselves. When a child does not believe in his or herself, the main aim and objective is defeated because self-confidence brings about the uniqueness we see in people. When somebody lacks confidence, he or she wouldn't be able to face people to talk. He won't be able to face the crowd. But today, I can assure you and I can tell you that Favor is a beauty when you see her sing and dance. And that's one of the beauty of what the foundation has been able to do. Now, when we go further, there's a particular village where we visited. There's a community full of children who are vulnerable. Most of these children you see don't go to school. When they wake up in the morning, they go to the stream to fetch water. You see them playing all around. But when our foundation visited that place, we were able to make the community see the impact of education. Now, when we supported the children with educational materials, with confidence building, with skill acquisition, and also counseling. Now, when you go back to the community, the children are doing fantastically well. Now we have children who are telling us they want to become doctors, who they want to become lawyers, they want to become a lot of things out there. So it's so incredible, and I'm happy because to see the joy and the smile in the face of these children, it makes my heart happy, and I feel glad and happy because the future can be brighter, and the future is already getting brighter. Now we need to take the step and give every child that opportunity to utilize that potential.
That's truly amazing, Tosin. I really am impressed, and it is amazing what you are doing with all of these incredible kids. I've checked out your website a couple of times, and it is amazing. And the smiles, they are beautiful. These children are beautiful. So if anybody would like to make a difference in these children's lives, be sure to check out Save Young Talent Foundation. They are incredible people. Tosin is doing amazing. And Henry, I'm going to try and get you to share a little bit on what Save Young Talent Foundation means to you and what you do with it and how it has changed your life. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, there we go. And we have Henry. We have the jumper. He's talking. So Henry, share away. Oh, I think you muted yourself.
Okay.
Are you able to?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. There you go.
All right. My name is Hendry Asisa, and I'm the co-founder of Save Young Talent Foundation. Save Young, I believe everybody is born special. I believe everybody is unique. I believe everybody is born great. I believe everybody has this unique talent. So, as an organization, as a foundation, I believe working with Mr. Tosin Joseph Adesina to explore this talent because we found in these city children when we go to the orphanage home, they are a bit shy, they are a bit timid, they don't know how to
express themselves. They don't know how to talk very well. But as an organization, as a foundation, we are trying to create that avenue for them to explore their talent.
Oh, and we have a bouncer again. He's a bouncing. So we're going to try and bring Henry in with a different one. There we go. Can you hear me, Henry? I think we're having some backlash because the sounds are up on your phones or your laptops, whatever you're using. So when the next person is talking, just mute your sound so that we don't have the backlash.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Henry? And don't forget, everyone and the viewers out there, we are doing this live, so there are technical issues, and we will be getting this foundation out the best way we can. So I'm thinking we're getting some backlash because when the next person is speaking, I'm guessing they're in the same building as well. So that might be the problem that we're having. So when the next person is talking, just kind of mute. If you're using a phone or laptop, just turn your sound down and the next person can be heard. So Henry, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Tosin. Are you and Henry?
I think what I'll do is he will come, we're in the same place, so he will come and do the talking here. I think that would be better.
Because you guys are in the same building, aren't you?
Yeah, he's in the next flat, so I'm going to tell him to come in so he can join from here.
Okay, thank you, Tosin.
All right, let me chat him up quickly. Henry, please, can you come on All right.
Yeah, we've never actually had somebody in the same building at the same time. So there we have.
Hello,
we have
sorry
Henry.
about that.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're having some network issue at home.
That's okay. This is live, so
Yeah.
on live there's always surprises, right?
Yeah. It's nice talking to you. The privilege.
So I'm gonna let you share, Henry, on what Save Young Talent Foundation means to you and what you do and how you're a part of it.
All right. Okay. My name is Hendry Asisa. I'm the co-founder of Save Young Talent Foundation. Save Young Talent Foundation is a non-governmental organization based in Nigeria which seeks to promote the image of young children, the less privileged, and those who don't have care. As a young guy like me, I've I've sacrificed myself to help foster talent and to promote the image of young children. First of all, mainly we deal with the less privileged children and with the orphans here in Nigeria. Whenever we go to these homes, there's a kind of fear in these children. These children are timid, these children can't talk well, these children can't express themselves well. But what we promote is for them to be able to stand out, for them to be able to speak out and to know the right thing. That is our right. I believe God has been helping us so far. It has not been easy, but God has been helping us because we have been having a lot of programs promoting the image of these young children whereby they come together, they express themselves, they talk, they say what they want to be in future and so on. With little we have, we give to them. Here in Nigeria, what people feel about these children is that they feel they should just go to the homes and dump food to these children, but that's not our belief. It's not about the food, it's not about the food they dump to them. But what our concern is that we are trying to bring these children out of the shell for them to express themselves and to know who they are. Right? We are trying our best to create a scenario whereby these children will be able to become who they are in future and to be a good person to the society at large. So that is a little I have to say. And to stand against child abuse also is very, very key in Nigeria here. Well, that is our right. By trying to promote that, say no to child abuse. Yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you so much, Henry, for jumping in. If Tosin wants to jump in at the same time, the two of you guys can maybe sit side by side, since you're in the same building, and we can get you guys talking together.
Okay, no problem.
There's always a way. I always find a way.
For us to sit together.
Yeah. Don't worry. Hello.
There we go. See, and we have two amazing young men right there. So the two guys are in the same building, so that's why we had a little bit of feedback, but we figured it out, and we have them both in the studio now. I'm going to bring up the Facebook page. So Tosin, if you want to share a little bit on the Facebook group page. Okay. If anybody, is this open to anybody to sign up for the Facebook group?
Yeah, it's open to everybody. Anybody can actually sign up on the Facebook page, and you can actually easily see most of our posts and most of the things that we do. And this Facebook page actually captures the whole vision and the concept of what we do as a foundation. When you look at the background of the picture that you see there of a girl child smiling, is one of the projects we did last year. One of the one girl, one pen, one goal campaign. We visited about 14 schools here in Kaduna, Nigeria, whereby we marked the International Day of the Girl Child. I believe the International Day of the Girl Child is one of the days in celebrated worldwide to support a girl child. And when you go through most of our posts on the page also, it also captures the video presently on the screen that you actually showing there is actually one of the girls in the orphanage home we can see how confident she is talking. Before now, they don't talk this way. They don't have this kind of confidence. But this is one of the results of what we've been doing. So she is talking about joining hands together with other people to support Save Young Talent Foundation, to support a girl child and help us send 1,000 girls to school. 1,000 girls could be a large number, it could be a very big number, but we believe nothing is impossible. As long as you believe and you work towards it, it's much more achievable. It might not be this year, but whatever we stand to do as a foundation, we are looking forward to making sure it comes out to the best of our to the best. That's one of the things. Now, when you go to the page, also you can easily like our page. You can easily share our post. It's very open, and you can actually also post anything on it, and we can see it as an admin, and we can be able to share it out for people to see. Now you can see one of the baby or the boy that is holding these placards, talking about this saying the secret, that a child should not keep a secret. This is revolved around the child abuse, and is one of the projects of an international organization. I think is held by Galit, if I'm not mistaken. She's hosting this program about child abuse, saying no against child abuse, and is one of the things also we believe as a foundation. Child abuse should be frowned at. No child is meant to experience any form of abuse. We are against that as a foundation, and we go from each orphanage home making sure that even the caregivers of the orphanage home have that in mind. No child should be molested, no child should be abused. It's against humanity, it is against the rule of law. So these are part of the things we do. So you can actually see that clearly on the web, on our page on Facebook. We also have an Instagram page. We also have a Twitter page. Or you can easily search us at Save Young Talent Foundation. It's wonderful, and we're still looking at ways of improving our page day in, day out. And we believe as time goes on, lots and lots of things will be put up on the page and also on the website.
Yeah, like I said, these guys are all over. And if you'd like to know more about them, like Tosin had just said, he's on Instagram, he's on Twitter, he's on Facebook. They are all over. And these guys are making a difference. They are part of Gallett's Grocers campaign for child abuse and that. There we go. We got the two guys. So for the two of you guys, what does T mean to you?
Okay, I'll allow Henry to talk first. What does T mean to you?
T?
T.
Okay, T.
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 Go with
To
T.
me, okay, to me, T means something that makes someone very happy, very warm and happy. Warm and happy.
Warm and happy. I like that. That's what T is.
Warm.
T is good.
Come again?
T is good for you.
Yeah. Tea is good, very good. I love tea. Very good.
And Tosin,
Yeah.
what does T mean to you, Tosin?
For me, basically, tea means, just like you said, something that keeps you warm and gives you refreshment. Now, whenever I want to feel refreshed, I want to feel relaxed, I go for a cup of tea. And most times, I love to have it hot and with a lovely milk on top of it. I love coffees a lot. I love coffees a lot. So, tea means refreshing, and it feels warm.
There we go. So the two guys have said warm and refreshing and exciting. It's truly amazing what these two boys are doing. So if you two guys would like to just say any final words, and then we're going to close this tea time up, and we're going to get it out there so everybody can see. And if you'd like to make a donation, I'm going to put that all in the comments, the donate link and the video of the one goal, one pen, one goal, one girl. Or one pen, one girl, one goal. And we're
Yes, you're right.
we're gonna get that out there, and we're gonna do also the other event that you're doing that you had talked about, Tosin, the talent show. So if anybody would like to know more about these guys, reach out. They're really friendly, very easy to speak to. Tosin is amazing. He is easy to reach out to. Henry, I'm getting to know you. So reach out to the two guys. But any final words from the two of you guys on Save Young Talent Foundation?
Henry.
Okay. Lastly, I'll say I'm reaching out to everyone watching and to everyone in the world to support this great vision that we are having. We can't do it alone. We believe with your support, we can achieve this great vision. Support Save Young Talent Foundation, support the girls' child education. One girl, one pen, one goal. Thank you very much.
All right. For me, in my last words, I want to like put it out as encouragement to other people. I want people to take it up by themselves. Take out time to visit an orphanage home. Take out time to visit the vulnerable children. Take out time to see the disabled children. They need our love. They need our encouragement. They need our support. You don't only have to reach out to us as a foundation. Yes, we need help to be able to achieve most of our projects. But as human beings that we are, as individuals, you can go ahead on your own. Just go to an orphanage home. Sometimes you may not have money, you may not have anything to give to them, but your presence counts a lot. It goes a long way. Make them feel happy, make them feel loved. They need this. When they're happy and excited, they can do a lot of things and they can actually utilize the uniqueness. So, my last word is that thank you so much for all that you've been doing. And thank you so much also to everyone watching us and listening to us so far. My name remains Tosin Joseph Adesina, and I'm honorably happy to be part of this great vision of Save Young Talent Foundation. Support us today and support us as we go on to make the world a better place. Together, we can do this. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys for coming on and being who you are and joining on other campaigns. You're not only supporting your campaigns, but you're joining other ones like Galax. It truly is amazing to see you young men making a difference in so many children's lives. It really is incredible. And I'm going to close the tea time up with a little bit of Miss Liz. And thank you again, guys, for joining me. And we will see you next week for another tea time.
Okay.
Thank you.